Here we go. Gary Lamm, main event Mania, live action right here on TikTok. 49ers, Cleveland Browns, likes and dislikes. Let's go, baby. Bringing back the OG music in the Gary Lamm main event Mania man cave. Yeah. 49ers come through. Brock Purdy uses his brain and his legs. Didn't do too much when you didn't need to, but big plays on third down at the end of the first half. Perfect game against a good defense. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania. Let's do the OG. I'm to the OG introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, damas and caballeros, 49er faithful throughout the multiverse, welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania, live action right here on TikTok, live. All right. 49ers came through, and Brock Purdy did just what I told him to do. Just be yourself, Brock. You don't got to do too much. Use your brain, use your legs, and don't get hurt. And that's it. This is the most impressive game Brock had in a long time. Stats weren't that impressive. But it was a game, a road game. It wasn't snowing and raining at the same time like they told us it was going to be. But it was windy enough and cold enough. You're still alive in the division. You're going against a rookie quarterback. So just don't mess it up. And a top defense. Myles Garrett may be one of the best defensive players of all time. He already is. Myles Garrett is one of the best defensive players of all time. Browns have a nice defense, second overall in the NFL. They're probably not helped at all by, not having a good offense. And the second-ranked pass defense in the league, and they played well against the 49er run as well. And remember, the 49ers were losing for a second until that second half throw from Brock to Kittle right through the wind, against the wind. Okay, so nice job, Brock. So no bonehead plays over the middle, going late into traffic, especially not on first down. But when he needed to, he took chances. And to the right player, George Kittle. Great game by Brock Purdy. Great game calling by Kyle Shanahan. Love it. I liked how Kyle used Brock's legs. I like that nice little play fake in the end zone. And Brock did the Dougie, and I don't even know how to do it. I like the Dougie. My favorite play in this game from Brock Purdy was the play right before he threw the touchdown to Juwan Jennings in the red zone, under pressure. Man, he showed that burst. I love that. That's a second like. I love the way I like the Brock speed. His speed is back, but he evaded the pass rush, avoiding a negative play, and just throwing it away. If it's not there, don't give them something. Okay? Excellent job, Brock Purdy. You had the courage not to do too much. And the 49ers got the dub. Great game plan, Kyle Shanahan. Great game, Brock Purdy. Sometimes you just got to trust the process and use your processor. And don't do nothing dumb that's going to give the other team the game. And the Browns end up giving us the game. And that's what was supposed to happen. Love that. All right. 49ers did pretty good protecting Brock. Only one sack. And Brock did a great job avoiding the rush. Nice job. First dislike. Let's just... something surprised me in this game. I was saying there's no way that Myles Garrett is going to challenge Trent Williams and he didn't in the first half. Most of the time, Myles Garrett wasn't on Brock's blind side. He was coming right at him, and Colton McKivitz did a good job. I'm like, this is great. But one thing did disturb me. When Myles Garrett did get a sack and his pass rush increased, it was on Trent Williams. In the second half, Myles Garrett, especially after that sack, he was lined up over Trent. And the sack happened. It was him and Kittle. So Myles Garrett has freaking 19 sacks already. What are you, game 12 or 13? So that's ridiculous. So it's no foul there. But, Trent Williams isn't going to get any younger. So I think the Niners want to make hay while the sun shines. Yeah. The thing that scares me on offense, our receivers. Juwan Jennings, he's fine. He's a good player. But he doesn't create a lot of separation, and all the interceptions are going to him when they're forcing him the ball. Ricky Pearsall, I know he's coming back, but not a lot of production since he's come back. He adds the element of speed with that 4.39 40 time. He has good feet. But boy, I'd like to see more production out of a first-round draft pick. And it seems like whenever he kind of gets it going, he gets hurt. I don't like that. So I'd like to see more. All right, let's get to the dislikes. I said I really like the job the offensive line did. I think they could have ran better, but Cleveland's a good team. Biggest dislike of the game, Ben Bartch, our left guard. I know he's been splitting time with Spencer Burford, but the 49ers offensive line is better running and passing when Ben Bartch is in the game. It's a foot injury. It may be season ending. He's just simply not durable. Simply not durable. Other injuries, the ribs of Kyle Juszczyk, that's something to watch for, how the 49ers adjust. And Nick Martin had a concussion. Every time I see Nick Martin, he hits somebody, but I don't know, maybe he's not big enough to take it. I'm worried. It's not a dislike, it's a concern. So those injuries are a concern. Obviously, the 49ers have had a ton of injuries. That's always a concern. All right. Let's get over the defense. Back to defense. Malik Mustafa, phenomenal. Big time like. I mean, he hits the hole like a running back, and he's, he was the last line of defense against Judkins too many times. I didn't like how the 49ers just couldn't stop the run, but they're getting better. I just want to say secondary, the whole thing's alike. Special shout out to Malik Mustafa. He's got his legs back. He looks good. He's a heat-seeking missile. He's a red shell. Malik Mustafa is a red shell, the heat-seeking red shell from Mario Kart. Phenomenal. Big time like. And I like the whole secondary. Shedeur Sanders really had nothing. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Well, it seems like the whole secondary is useful. Renardo Green, Demo Lenore, Upton Stout. We got Lucas off the bench. Darrell Little Jr. made a nice play on special teams. Obviously, he got the fumble recovery, and his confidence is going up. Jair Brown, a lot of people have been down on him. He didn't have a great, perfect game this week, but Defensive Player of the Week last week. He's getting better. Michael Pinnock, backup safety, nickel guy. We don't have Deion Sanders out there, or Ronnie Lott, but we have everyone in that whole secondary. It's really deep and it's young. It's going to get better with Robert Saleh. So that's something to look forward to. And I'm going to say this: the defense overall. If you don't have a quarterback that can beat Robert Saleh at chess, you will lose to the 49ers because he's too good. You got to have an elite quarterback or a running quarterback to beat Robert Saleh and this young defense. And the only way you're going to beat him is if you can get his young secondary to get out of place. But they're getting better and better. Linebacking core without Warner and Bethune, not so much. It's a dislike. They just weren't great against the run. Winters doesn't know which way to go yet. Graham, I don't know what the heck he's doing. Robinson, third stringer, played like a third stringer. Luke Gifford, I don't know why he's out there. I was begging for Nick Martin to be out there, but I didn't realize he had a concussion. So our linebackers do not look good. But let's be fair. The 49ers have picked up linebackers and running backs. Now it's going to pick up off the street. But I didn't really like the way the linebackers played. But hey, we won. We didn't only give up 8 points. All right, let's get to the next like. Loved the special teams. Loved Sky Moore. Excellent. Man, I didn't know about you. I was worried. I was calling you out from the time we got you, and you proved me wrong. Sky Moore, I like you. You have played well. You have really just with that punt, the kick return last week, the punt return this week against the Browns, you have set the 49ers up for a lot of scores. Like I said, Darrell Luter Jr., you were instead of letting the ball hit you like you did in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, you let the ball hit somebody else, and you got the ball. You set up the 49ers to get field position. So nice job. Nice job, 49ers special teams, and we get picked up a guy off the street. Gay hasn't missed a kick, but he clunked one. But great. Special teams overall has been just really, really good. And you know what's good? The 49ers, we're 9-4. We have a chance. We could shoot for the division. We got it. We got every tiebreaker. We got every single tiebreaker. So let's not worry about it, okay? All right. And with that, it's time to say goodbye. For Panda, who's sleeping in his little kennel over there in a cozy bed, I want to say goodnight and tell you it's okay to rest your head. Carrie Lamm, Main Event Mania, likes and dislikes, has been on the air. Now you can sleep at night safe and sound without a care. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Yeah, baby. Woo!